The NFL offseason has been right on brand for 2020, a year that has been filled with twists and turns. First, it was the release of Earl and Leonard Fournette. Now, all of a sudden, it sounds like the New Orleans Saints are at odds with Alvin Kamara, and the team is reportedly shopping the three-time Pro Bowler. The drama in New Orleans really came out of nowhere, but as is often the case these days, it all comes down to the almighty dollar. It would be shocking to see the Saints deal Kamara, as the team still has very real Super Bowl aspirations heading into this season. That, however, is for sure not going to stop other teams from trying to pry the dynamic rusher from the Saints' hands. There are now several teams rumored to be pursuing the star running back. So, let's take a look at 5 of the best destinations for Alvin Kamara. Number 5. Arizona Cardinals. Kenyon Drake was a very pleasant surprise out west last season for the Cardinals. Drake averaged 5.2 yards a pop after Arizona acquired him from Miami mid-season, and he showed that he certainly has the ability to make plays in space. But what very much remains to be seen is whether or not he can shoulder the load as a feature back. Drake has never even had more than 170 carries in a single season, so relying on him to do so is a gamble at best. And with David Johnson shipped out to Houston, that seems to be Cliff Kingsbury's plan for the time being. Having Kamara in the mix would also do wonders for Kyler Murray in the short term as he continues to develop. Kamara is a game breaker on the ground, as well as in the passing game. Adding a weapon like Kamara is a no-brainer for Arizona. Number 4. Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are in a similar boat to the Cardinals. They too have a young quarterback and rookie Tua Tagovailoa, who they will want to put weapons around in a hurry. They already brought in the likes of Matt Breida and Jordan Howard, but it's hard to imagine either of those guys emerging as the franchise workhorse back of the future. Also, Miami's in a good spot to make a trade. They have 2 first-rounders and a second-rounder in the 2021 draft thanks to last year's trade that sent Kenny Stills and Laramie Tunsil to the Texans. So they have some capital to burn. Why not burn it on a known commodity like Alvin Kamara and see if they can expedite the latest South Beach rebuild? Number 3. New England Patriots. Now, if you thought James White was practically unstoppable in the New England Patriots offense, imagine Alvin Kamara in his place, and Belichick scheming up opportunities for him off a physical freak like Cam Newton. That combination could be downright lethal if everyone could stay healthy. There's also some precedent for Belichick and Loomis working together. It was just 3 years ago when the Saints shipped another playmaker, wideout Brandon Cooks, to the Pats in exchange for a first-round pick. And if New England could work out an extension with Kamara, the Pats could set themselves up very nicely for the next few years. Number 2. Seattle Seahawks. It feels like the Seahawks have had an absolute revolving door at running back over the past few seasons. And it would be wise to find someone who can take some of the burden off Russell Wilson, who's been taking a beating from opposing defenses in recent years. They do have Chris Carson, who has proven to have the ability to make some plays, but he puts the ball on the ground far too often for my liking, and he's extremely limited as a pass catcher. Kamara could be a game changer for Wilson. He'd be a quality option to quickly get the ball to, early and often. Number 1. Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers running back room does have a fair amount of talent with guys like James Conner, Jalen Samuels, Benny Snell, and rookie Anthony McFarland Jr. already on the roster. But that is hardly enough to feel confident going back into the season with an aging Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback. Pittsburgh would be wise to scrounge up some picks to trade for Kamara. His playstyle compares nicely to Le'Veon Bell, who became a star in the Steelers offense a couple years back. The Steelers thrived with the three-headed monster of Big Ben, Bell, and Antonio Brown. Maybe they could replicate that success with Roethlisberger playing alongside another 2 superstars in Kamara and Juju Smith-Schuster. But hey, which team do you think should trade for Alvin Kamara? Join us in the comment section below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps out a ton, and hey, we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.